Old boy and lady had a poodle, and I'm talking about it was their love of their life. They didn't have any kids, and that was where their affection went. Well, the wife went out of town for an extended trip overseas and called the husband from New York on her way to Rome and just checking on things. And he didn't have any tact, poor thing, didn't have any sense. She said, "How are things?" She said, "The dog's dead," or he did. And she's like, "Are you serious?" So she was upset about it. Said, "You don't have any tact. Couldn't you do any better than that?" He's like, "What, just tell you the dog died?" She's like, "No, break it to me in stages. So when I call you from New York, maybe tell me that the dog went out on the roof. And then when I get to London the next day and call you, maybe tell me that he fell off the roof and you took him to the vet and it's not looking good. And then when I finally get to Rome and I call you to check in, then tell me he died. Don't just do it all in one hit." He's like, "Baby, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm just telling you the truth." She's like, "I know, but just work on that." And he said, "All right, I'll do better." She said, "By the way, how's Mother?" He said, "She's on the roof." Be careful what you wish for there, right? Ain't that something? Now, Sissy, I just planted that, baby. You got all this dirt to dig in to lay down, and you're going to mess up my peas. So here in a week or two, when these peas come up and there's not anything right there, flycatcher got them. You have just torn up a whole day's work, girl. You don't even care, do you? Nope, you don't, because you know I ain't going to mess with you. Come on, let's go over here. Come on, get out of there. She loves that cool dirt. That's I usually give her a little bit to play in, but I guess it was more than she could take. But I'm kind of like the old pig at the farmyard conversation. I think it was him and the old cow and the chicken sitting around talking about things and who did more on the farm. Old cow popped up and said, "Man, I think I do the most. They milk me every morning, every night. I give them milk for their family and those babies." Old chicken said, "I don't know, man. It takes a little bit to lay an egg, and they enjoy those eggs for breakfast every morning. So I'm pretty invested in this thing." The old pig piped up. He said, "Y'all ain't got nothing on me." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Son, they don't come to me until they need meat. That means I'm fully invested." So that's kind of where I'm at tonight. All the peas are planted. Hopefully they'll come up. Well, except for that spot. That's all right.